Hey Taurus, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the year of 2022. Happy New Year. I hope that this first month of January has been treating you well. I hope that it's been positive and setting a great year for you so far. So today's reading is going to be based solely on this year. So what energies you need to be aware of, what you need to focus on to best help you reach your fullest potential this year. Definitely keep an open mind because anything can come through here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this reading is for all Taurus placements, but of course, if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please check out your other placements, or hopefully I can pick up your energy next time around. And if at any point you feel guided to get a reading from me, all of my information is in the description box below. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Let's not beat around the bush too much. So I'm going to start by pulling your overall energy of this year using this deck. It's just an oracle deck. All right, let's see. And I do apologize for taking a few days to get your guys' readings out. I did just get a new tattoo and it needed to heal. My arm was really sore the last few days. Okay, so what is at this energy at the center of Taurus's energy for this year? Whoa, that jumped out. Okay, we have the cat burglar, and she's wearing kind of like the Catwoman energy, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Muse. So your 2021 energy is the Muse here. I feel that you have been inspired this past year to do what you want to do. You could have been very artsy, very crafty, pursuing your passions, things of that nature. I feel like you definitely have been taking care of your appearance, perhaps buying a new wardrobe, changing your hair color. You're all about your looks. It is very much Venetian energy, right? That's Taurus and Libra energy, Venus sign, both Venus signs. So I feel that you did really care about your appearance, your external self, because for you, how you look on the outside is going to determine how you feel inside. And that's not a thing for everyone, but it is for you. That's very much Venus energy. So I feel that you definitely take your time to make sure that you look good, because that's going to help you feel good. You know how people say that sometimes they wear makeup to feel more awake? I feel like you do that. You make sure that you look good when you leave the door, when you leave your house, because that's what's going to help you be your best version of yourself. And that's great. Hats off to you for that. You know what you like and you know what works for you. But there is definitely some type of creative endeavor that has been trying to get your attention if you're not pursuing it. I feel that there is a creative passion of yours that could potentially give you that lifestyle that you want, help you create your own income type of thing, and leave the mundane 9-to-5 jobs. So whatever that is for you, know here that you definitely do have a creative spark in you, and that if you really, really work hard consistently to pursue whatever passion that is for you, you are going to be very successful. And I feel like you definitely figured that out this past year, but now coming into this year, I feel like you're going to be more aware of it. Okay, at your center, we have the cat burglar. So you may be a little bit sneaky this year about getting the things that you want. I feel like you're going to be making moves in silence. You know how people say that I'm making moves in silence, and I feel like that's going to be you. I feel like you're definitely manifesting your own lifestyle, but you're not telling anyone about it. I feel like you're definitely quiet about it. You keep it to yourself. You're not this type of people to brag and open their mouth about whatever sort of achievement they make. You definitely keep it to yourself. So I feel that when you do come into this financial abundance, it's going to shock people because it's going to come out of nowhere. But for you, it didn't come out of nowhere. But for others, it may. So let me go ahead and read from the guidebook just to make sure that I got all the details here for you regarding these cards. So the Muse upright is catalyst, inspiration, identity, creation, expression. And then the cat burglar is opportunity, desire, timeliness, and elusiveness. The cat burglar is at her best when you never see her at all. See what I'm saying? I feel like you're definitely going to be low key this year. In genre fiction, the cat burglar has a knack for sneaking into places she's not wanted and sneaking out with more than she had before. While she prefers to work in shadows, she's also a master of disguise and can situate herself undetected in plain sight. She can also function as a lady thief who only seeks impossibly difficult targets or the rarest of valuables, and seldom uses physical force in conquest. When pulled upright, the cat burglar may signal that the time is right to seize an opportunity that you've been scoping out for a while, or that blending into your environment and flying below the radar may be advantageous to you. You may also be dealing with a limited time window, so employ your quick wit. Exactly. It's definitely that type of energy, like the movie Ocean's 11, I think it is, with the women cast, with Rihanna and Sandra Bullock and all of them. You know, they only went after that heist because they knew it was going to pay them big off, like it was going to be a big payoff. So I feel like that's something you have your eye on, and it definitely is tied to this passion, creative endeavor of yours. I feel that you do want something big here, but you're only going to go after it because it's worth going after. Otherwise, you wouldn't even lift a finger. So that's just kind of the energy overall. So let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper and see what this all means. So I'm going to start with pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's rooting you. What's crowning you, rooting you, recent past, and what you need to know. And I will obviously keep explaining what position I'm in as I'm going through the spread. Okay, what is at the center of Taurus for this year? Beautiful. You got the Wheel of Fortune right off the bat. Yeah, the Magician and the Four of Swords wants to come out as well. Or rather, a lot of cards do. Okay, we got the King of Swords coming out as your crossing energy. Crowning this, the Two of Cups. Rooting this, the Knight of Swords. Recent past is the Chariot. What you need to know, the Four of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's that creative passion. Again, this passionate endeavor of yours. There is definitely something that you want very, very badly. You desire this. And for a lot of you, I feel that it is a passionate career, right? Not even a career, just a passionate hobby that's going to pay the bills, that's going to give you that abundant lifestyle that you want. So you definitely have had this spark in you ignited already. So continue using that flame, continue using that passion to move forward, because luck is on your side this year, Taurus. With that Wheel of Fortune at your center, that tells me that fortune is definitely on your side. And I feel that it has to do with this passion. So just go for it. Don't be scared this year. I want to clarify this. Ace of Wands. What is the Ace of Wands for Taurus? The Tower. Wow. It's definitely something unexpected. I feel that for some time you could have felt, King of Wands, more desire. So you definitely desire something very, very badly. But I feel that there is some fears surrounding this with the Tower here. You could be scared that you won't be able to achieve this Ace of Wands, so there's a lack of action because of that. But just know that if you don't act on this, something is going to happen in your life that is going to force you to chase your dream, to chase your passions, because you cannot live stagnantly for too long, okay? And with that King of Swords at your crossing energy, that tells me that you kind of been really hard on yourself. You could be over analytical of yourself, thinking too logically, and this is not a time to think logically. This is a time to listen to your heart and follow your emotions and your passions, right? More fire sign energy, more water sign energy, and you're very much an earth sign. So if you lack in the other energies of the other signs, such as fire and water, then I feel like this is definitely an indication that you need to tap more into that, however hard that may be for you, because the time is now or never, right? The card that we had here said that it is a time for you to act on whatever opportunity that was. It's time to act right now. So don't think about it too long, just go for it. But with this Wheel of Fortune here at your center, that tells me that luck is definitely on your side. So don't be scared, because things are going to work out in your favor. I feel that you have been dealing with bad karma, but you're not going to be receiving your good karma this year. So don't be scared. If you believe that everything is going to work out, Trust me, it's 100% going to work out for you. Okay? Exactly. Yeah, the Chariot. Just go for it, Taurus. Whatever that is for you. Knight of Cups over here. So this is definitely something that your emotions wants to. You're emotionally invested in whatever this is for you. For a lot of you, it could definitely be a partnership of some kind here with the Two of Cups. A business partnership at that. You and a friend could be really good at creating something, and this is a sign for the both of you to create this business partnership together. So I'm sensing fashion with someone. Someone could be very into like fashion designing, and you and your friend are really good at that. So just go for it is what I feel here. Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot. Okay, this is as go for it as it gets. Okay, there's not really much else I can say here because the cards are being very straightforward as to what you need to do this year. But I feel that this is already something that you know. So I feel that you're already in this energy, but there is going to be some type of fear and doubt that creep in every now and then because you are a human. So just know that if that ever happens, it's all in your head. It's just a perception. It's not so much the truth. It's just you being hard on yourself. Because when you're chasing your dreams, that's exactly what you need to be doing. Because with the King of Swords here as the crossing energy, that does tell me that you can be a little bit hard on yourself. You can be a dream killer sometimes, whether that's towards yourself or other people. You know, you could be that sort of Debbie Downer sometimes that hits people with like the realistic truth, even though sometimes the realistic truth isn't really the truth. It's just a perception based on false truths from our upbringing, that we can't have everything that we want, that we have to settle for a 9-to-5 job, things like that, right? Telling yourself that a 9-to-5 job is more steady income than chasing a dream, chasing a passion, right? So don't believe everything that you think. Trust your heart, trust your emotions more so during this time. You know, when people ask you those questions like, what would you do if you knew that you wouldn't fail? That's exactly what you need to be pursuing. Whatever you answer to that question, that's what you need to be pursuing in 2022. Strength. Yeah, again, I feel like you're very hard on yourself. You don't allow yourself to dream big sometimes. You limit yourself. I feel like the Strength card here with the King of Swords is saying that you refrain yourself way too much from your pleasures in life. And for a Taurus, that could be pretty difficult because Taurus are very much about pleasure and indulgences and things of that nature. So I feel that you have been pretty hard on yourself in terms of that. So again, if you catch yourself doing that, just know that it's okay to let loose. It's okay to not have to be so strong all the time. With Temperance here, it tells me that you do need to be more patient with yourself, that you don't have to always know everything. Not everything has to go by the book. It's okay to draw outside of the lines, you know, color outside of the lines. Not everything has to be perfect and detail oriented. You don't have to always resist your emotions. You can be a hot mess if you want to be, just to process how you feel. You know, I'm kind of seeing someone who is very much composed on the outer parts of themselves, but inside they want nothing more than to release how they feel, whether that's through crying, dancing, I don't know, even having like a tantrum of sorts, like throwing a fit, you know, whatever that is, just being like a hot mess, that it's okay. You don't always have to be so composed. Okay. So what's crowning you is the Two of Cups. So definitely there's someone in your energetic field that is going to help you during this time this year, whether that's a romantic significant other or a friend or a sibling, even your parent, whoever that person is. There's definitely someone very important in your life right now that is going to help you achieve whatever this dream is. Like I said, I definitely feel like this is more so a business partnership, but it's definitely going to be different for everyone. So let's go ahead and clarify this. The Seven of Swords. I feel like you had a friend or a fallout with someone, and you guys are going to make up. You're going to not fight anymore. You're going to apologize to each other, something of that nature. That could be something you're wanting to happen this year. If you had a falling out with someone last year, you want to make amends this year with whoever this person was. They could have deceived you. They could have done something shady, but I feel like you're forgiving each other for whatever that was. Maybe it was just a miscommunication with the Page of Swords over here. It could have been something that someone jumped into conclusions about, but it wasn't the truth. But we are getting the truth here with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, like I said, I feel like it was miscommunication. And with that Wheel of Fortune again at your center, it tells me that whatever miscommunication happened, the truth is going to reveal itself, because something had to happen where the both of you had this falling out, because you guys needed to be separated for some time in order to find each other. But now this year, I feel like you guys are going to come back together and make amends. And if it's not so much this person, it's definitely someone new. You know, you said goodbye to that chapter with whoever that was, and a new person will be entering your life. So it could be both ways. Either it's a new person or someone that you're going to make amends with. But whatever the case is, the truth is going to reveal itself regarding that situation. Whether the person comes back, that's your truth to move on and let them stay in the past. And whether this person comes back and apologizes, then that's your truth that it's okay to forgive them. But let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper. Yeah, see, the Three of Swords wants to come out with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this connection, however it was for you, caused you a lot of heartache. It was chaos, a lot of emotional confusion. So this year, you are going to see the truth of that, okay? Because the rooting energy here is the truth. So if you've been kind of second guessing this connection, this year you will not be doing that anymore. Again, whether you make up with this person or you finally know that you can completely let them go and accept the truth that they're not going to become the person you thought they would have been. This truth is going to set you free and this person free. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Page of Pentacles with the World. Yeah, I feel that for those who have been letting go of this person, this chapter is over. You don't have to wait on this person anymore. Either they're going to change and be better with the Page of Pentacles, they're going to mature and start growing, or this is you knowing that this cycle is over and now you need to start building yourself, working on yourself, instead of putting so much of your time and energy on this person, waiting for this person to come back or return. But I'm definitely seeing more so that any type of hope you had about someone who hurt you coming back, you're going to release that. You're going to move on from that. Because you know now that you deserve something better than this chaotic mess over here, this deception. This was not a good energy. Okay? I feel that for a lot of you, definitely this connection is over and you're moving on from it. Okay? But if it resonated that this person is going to come back and make amends with you, then great. But for a lot of you more, I definitely feel like that connection that you were hoping for to get better is not, it's getting better in the sense that you're going to be okay with letting go of it. You're going to be okay closing the chapter and moving on from it. Okay, so recent past is none other than the Chariot once again. So again, this is you realizing what you want here. This is you recognizing your dreams, your passions, and knowing that you can have them so long as you muster the courage to go after it. So with that Chariot, that tells me that you have no issue going after the things that you want. No longer. You set the intention a long time ago, even if maybe you were a little bit fearful and doubtful at the time. You knew better than to set the intention then, so that you can start manifesting your life now. especially this year. Page of Cups. Yeah, exactly. That's the emotion that I was talking about, right? That you need to tap more into your heart space to give yourself more freedom in your life to do the things that you want to do regarding your passions and things of that nature, and not caring so much about the mundane lifestyles that we're so accustomed to in this capitalist society. I feel that with the Page of Cups, that's you giving yourself a little bit of taste of what it means to follow your heart, Ace of Wands, and your passions, 100%. It's new for you. It's a new energy for you to follow your heart and your passions because you're so used to the meticulous parts of life. You know, Taurus are very about the practicalities of life. You're very grounded in that sense. And that's also a very admirable quality about Taurus, that you're going to make sure that your life is stable. But I feel that you've been getting bored of that stable life and you want to create a stable life still, but through a passionate, creative endeavor. And you're going to be successful once you realize that you can do that, that is possible. Because what you need to know is the Four of Wands. Happiness is yours this year, Taurus. Like I said in the beginning, luck is on your side. So continue believing that, and it's going to manifest itself into reality. Whatever partnerships that you want to have this year, they're going to come true. Whatever successes you want to have this year, they're going to come true so long as you set the intention and believe in yourself. Okay, Four of Wands is like one of the happiest cards for me. And we have two people here. So if you wanted a romantic partnership with someone, but it didn't work out with the other person before, that's because there's someone out there for you that is so much better than you could have ever imagined. Okay, and for those of you who have been sort of waiting around, I don't want to say waiting around, but having patience for someone to come back, perhaps a twin flame reunion, I definitely am seeing that this year. Okay, but that's a very small message. It's not going to be for everyone. In terms of the twin flame thing, I feel that it's definitely a twin flame reunion for some, and for others, it's a new person in your life entirely that is going to give you this happiness. Wow, this is a beautiful reading, Taurus. Okay, let's get a little bit more deep about the Four of Wands. Ace of Swords, that is your truth. Your truth is that you are going to be successful so long as you believe in it and go after it, right? You have to be willing to co-create with the universe in order to be successful. It's not going to be handed to you either, but you know that. So with this Emperor energy, you have the boss-like energy to go after your desires. And that is your truth. And once you recognize that, nothing can stop you. You will be an unstoppable force. And I feel like that's usually where it starts. That's where the magic is unlocked in people once they realize that they can create whatever lifestyle they want so long as they believe that they can have it. So definitely look up manifestation rituals, things of that nature, because I definitely feel like you have a lot of power this year because you're starting to step into your power and recognize that. So there's nothing that you can achieve. You literally, the world is your oyster, the sky's the limit. All right, Taurus, so that was a beautiful reading. Let's go ahead and finish it off here with your final message, and that's going to be from my angel number deck here. All right, what is the final message for Taurus for the year 2022? Number 8, exactly. I am successful. That's what you need to tell yourself every single day, Taurus, that you are successful and you are going to become it. Speak in the present tense, not in the future tense, in the present tense. I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. Yeah, so just keep saying that to yourself until you 100% believe it. At the bottom of the deck is 111. I am creative. Exactly, another thing that we talked about. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. So there you have it. It's pretty much summarizing everything I said. So I hope that the message got through to you, because it definitely got through to me. So I hope you feel the same way. All right, Taurus, so that is what I have for you for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share, hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. I will be posting the love readings next, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.